Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Quad V, where tonight we are bringing you guys the EuroCups challenge. It is, I believe it's the quarterfinals now. We will be seeing LowLandLions take on eSuba. As I just changed the screen there. Please let us know in the IRC channel if the audio is a little bit wrong. I have been playing around with it a little bit, so it might be a little bit off. But yeah, other than that, alongside me I have got the one and only Pansy. Pansy, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine, thank you very much, Menace, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, guys, I'm going to bring this up front. If my microphone does go a little bit spazzy, Pansy will interrupt me. And no, that's not because she's being a woman. It's because she is saving us. Saving all you guys from the terror of my static microphone. Go jump on Twitter and stuff. Go let people know that the stream is up. The game was supposed to happen loads earlier, but, you know, things change in this wonderful world of COD 4, so we couldn't really get a time out nice and early. But yeah, LowLandLions, eSuba. LowLandLions have already secured their place in the CVC Challenge Finals. eSuba recently played Phantasmagoria and knocked them out of the CVC Challenge, so I believe they've played up against a Nexus, and the Nexus knocked them out. And it is Dignitas versus a Nexus in the low bracket finals of CVC. But basically, trying to get from that is that eSuba, I mean, they've been playing strong lately. They took Phantasmagoria into an overtime in that matchup in the low bracket of the CVC Challenge. Now they're coming up against the guys, you know, LowLandLions, who have been playing absolutely phenomenally as of late. Phenomenally as of late. So I'm expecting to see a good match from this one, but you guys might hate me for being a little bit biased. But I think LowLandLions have got this one. They've been playing so strong lately. But you know, that's only my opinion, and that's luckily why I have a co-commentator. And Pansy, what's your thoughts on that one?
I was speaking to the LowLandLions guys earlier, and they don't seem as confident as usual. They haven't played for a little while. They're feeling a little rusty, and eSuba had a really close game against the Nexus. So I'm going to go for LowLandLions, but I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy one for them.
Alright, now I'm sticking here with my usual one. I'm going to take it away with the scopes here. Now, generally people won't actually go away or, you know, take scopes on backlog. We do talk about it quite a bit, but backlog being a very close range map, defense will be the side of choice if they do ever take scopes. And we do see Fint here with the scope. But plus 10 nade had come out in the start of the round. So LowLandLions already being knocked back onto 3 members. But it is the opening round, and you know, LowLandLions, they will be trying to take it slow here once they do get into this map. And just trying to figure out where the enemy's playing. Fint is having a look around mid. He is being gunned down a bit here by Chubia, I believe it is. No, Chubia's up in mid. Ono takes out Fint in the end. We'll see Ono taking up an AK instead of his usual scope roll. And we do see Troom is going to be pushing up onto mid as well. And we'll actually be taken out here by Froz. Now, you know, eSuba really extending their necks. They're trying to poke out here for LowLandLions, but they're making the mistake. And LowLandLions are pretty much chopping their heads off. They're already actually, or they've now fallen behind. And, you know, starting off, having already taken our 2 players, Froz is going to grab another one here onto X-axis. You know, MySax, your last man standing. And LowLandLions coming in from the clutch, not losing a single player after the plus 10 nade. That pretty much half their team.
It was extremely clinical play from LowLandLions. They came back off a, you know, slightly worrying start, and see if they can do the same again. But no nades landing for them this time as of yet. But Mama getting tagged and flashed up. But he has made his way into that area. He's coming in to find center. Troom picked up the first frag, but Mama fantastically getting hold of the A site as much as he could, but Troom too strong and shuts him straight down. So both the SMGs already out of the picture for LowLandLions. So we're left with a slightly slower, more cautious play, and Troom picking up another. He's on a hot round to say the very least, but he does spot one in that top mid area, and Froz also dropped all left to the Scot, which is Ono, who's peeking around the corner trying to spot ahead, but he hears footsteps left, right, and centre. Does spot one, but Fint will be on his case and takes him down with the Deagle, bringing us back to a 1-all scoreline.
1-all scoreline now. You guys saw how quickly Mama rushed that A site, and guys, he does it nearly every round. If you let Mama into that top A site, you can expect havoc against your team trying to get in there. And again, we'll see him pretty much, you know, without that flash, has been able to get to A site uncontested. It's going to go up here, up the ladder. Koji and Froz grabbing frags. Now Mama's up in here. He'll be able to lay down some covering fires. The rest of his team moves in. Going to drop down that, or not drop down the stairs actually. Going to have a peek. There is a player right below him. I've got to be careful. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. We do see Troom taking out on that bomb side. Mama's going to get some spray through the wall. Troom getting another one as he takes out Koji. His teammate Xax is at the front of A side to stop any reinforcements. Froz sitting on mid roof should be able to find a pick here somewhere. Will he be able to do so? No, his attention was split and he's looking in the wrong direction. Does get tagged up quite heavily. Froz trying to spray down Troom. Loads of bullets connecting, but each of them only doing like 2 damage. So there's no way he's going to be able to finish off that frag anytime soon. Unless he, or even then, if he does, he might run out of ammo. I'll see Xax is just baiting up Mama. Clock's ticking down. They've only got 30 seconds here left on the bomb. Froz has been tagged up once again. Mama now trying to help out his team, but Mama also getting tagged up. And it seems that Mysak is actually playing... Oh, sorry, Troom's playing this one brilliantly. He's taken out Mama, spots Frost 2, lands the bullet onto him. That's going to finish him off. And here we see eSuba taking up an early lead. And LowLandLions pretty much just being picked off that round.
Yeah, I've got to say Troom is on a absolute mission here to deny LowLandLions any sense of victory, as he is on 7-1. This early on is impressive, but the Franks will be starting off in the favour for eSuba, with the nade dropping onto Mama's feet, probably stopping that A-rush as we are so fond of now. But Troom does pick up one onto Kozji. That's him down and out. Another SMG, so we're down to the slower, more cautious players, but Ono finally taking Troom out of the picture, as he's been so pivotal in the rounds to come. Left in a 3-3 situation, but Trunk chiming in, taking Tubi down. He's got to know Ono's around there. He took down his fellow SMG, but Spray coming down, Fint taking down Ono, and left with all the pressure on Froz as he is in that mid-house, but the bomb is ticking, so he does have some sort of advantage. But he spots one, doesn't manage to get off any shots, but will dive out the window, and Xax will shut him down.
I find a very peculiar play from Froz though. I mean, he was in the mid building, he had a somewhat bit of cover there, and he knew which side the bomb was planted on. If anything, I'm pretty sure he would have stood a lot better chance if he stayed inside that mid house and just tried to tap away on that bomb site. But of course, he did opt for the running out of the window after spotting a player, and that didn't work out for him. And he's super claim another round, moving 2 rounds into the lead here. Mama actually not going for that top A site. Oh no, he is taking a little bit of a slow route as he attacks the tank area. Finn to Xax and Troom though got other plans in mind, and they're deciding, see, this is now where I find the smart play coming in, because they're allowing Mama to actually take the top A site and working it up on B and mid, because they know Mama has, you know, trained so much to get onto that top A. He's going to get in there no matter what they do against him. So they're letting Mama take this top A. They're taking out mid and B side, and now Mama's actually stuck in A. There's no one for him to go up against, so if anything, he's just going to get picked off. Nice little cheeky nade coming out here. He might get a player towards that red container. Oh no, just out of reach. As we see Frost take out Xaxes. Mama seems keen to drop down there. It's like he's getting an itch and he wants to fall down those stairs. Will he take this drop though? He seems pretty certain that there is someone in that basement area of A. His teammate with that bomb is moving in. It is Froz. They're going to be working together here. Of course, they know there is a player Gertis, but it's where the second player in A is that's, of course, getting to them. We'll see Froz moving in onto this A side. Has he cleared it out well enough, though? He might have. Trunk, on the other hand, has perfectly waited for that one. Takes out Mama. A bomb's going to go down. Froz has gotten it. But with 3 eSuba players around this bomb site, they should be able to clean this one off pretty easily. And we do see Froz take out Pinter, though. And Trunk lands the final shot there onto Froz. Froz, of course, going for that top A area, trying to pick off the players as we move onto the bomb site. But, you know, when you have that many players trying to deny that many players from defusing the bomb, it's going to start getting tricky.
Yeah, and LowLandLions have got to start worrying now. They've lost some really pivotal rounds, and the key ones that can really build up that momentum to take you into the defensive side. So let's see what they've changed here. They're already going for a B push, which is completely different to what they've been doing before. But got to be cautious of the throwing nades, because Chu spots one, spots another, does land the frag, but Trump flying swiftly, and Chubi breaking the silence with a touch of a nade there, landing to Fit's feet. But Mama finding one of his own. Nades raining in on the eSuba boys as we are left in the 4-on-2, but it's quickly a 4-on-1 as Misak is left to the eSuba team, but in quite a good position. Spots one, doesn't manage to land frag, but he does shut down Mama. But Froz on that mid-roof, absolutely renowned for it, and takes him down, so they finally called back around, and there's a slight hint of hope.
I do love their B push though. They actually saved 3 of their nades that they wouldn't normally throw into mid or towards that A side, and they kept it to pick off the players that were trying to defend B. And you know, really smart play, although we could expect nothing less from a team such as LowLandLions. Kodge is going to go for this push out of mid. Let's see if he lands anything. I think he has spotted a foot behind this red container. He has. Takes our trunk. We see another B push. I believe it's a slower B push, though, with players going through mid. Of course, they don't want to use the same tactic twice. See Ono Mama grabbing frags. Xax is the first one with the reply, but Chibi quickly to shut him down again. And now it is all down to Mysak, who is all the way over towards the girders area on A. There's not much chance of him being able to defend this push. And let's see if he can get something from this. He takes out Ono. Bomb is going to be going down though. Won't be able to tag anything up from that distance. And now LowLandLions are just going to wait. They don't need to push in for him. And if anything, they're just going to lay down some fire. Try and draw him away from the bomb side. Good teamwork there as they both try to tag him up a bit. But Chubi's going to shut him down. It's going to take it back to 3-4. And they've closed the gap to 1 round.
Now, I've got to be happy. They've realised that it wasn't just them as an individual player. It's, you know, it just wasn't working towards A. And let's see what Mamba does this round. So maybe he'll switch on up again. He does spot the nade, but doesn't manage to dodge it as he watches it drop to his feet. They have gone for a touch of an A split, but once again, eSuba, they know what they're doing. If you go A, you're gonna die, boys. Let's try that B again, please. We're left with Froz and Chubi. There's a hell of a lot to do as Chubi's taken out of the game by Mysak, and we're left to Froz, who I wouldn't say is incapable of doing such things, but he is kind of stuck behind, you know, a car, and Trim will shut him down. So as soon as they go A, it goes so wrong for the boys, and they've got to be trying something different, trying something new.
I think also that Mama has opted out of his fast rush towards that top A area and is going through mid. It was really unfortunate to watch him though, you know, just like catch that nade to his face and he could do nothing about it. Koji now taking it up. He's going to be the first one to push into this A side. Has already taken a player out with the nade. And we actually see the same kind of slow play coming out from eSuba now. They don't want to overextend themselves as they have been doing the rounds before. Ono takes out Xax. eSuba now diminished down to 2 players. And Koji has heard some steps behind him. Mama takes out trunk. Mysak is your last man standing. And it's going to be extremely difficult for him. He has been spotted. Can he pick up anything here? No. And Nade even comes in. Koji takes out Mysak. And Chibi calls a timeout.
Not sure why, as it was me who crashed, but...
Ono crashed too, I believe.
We share the same cheats, you see.
Ah, I see so. Now, something interesting to note here, we saw Troom taking it, you know, I believe it was 7-1 after 3 rounds. And, you know, quite a few rounds on, you know, 6 rounds on, he's only on 11 frags. So,
well,
yes?
You saw that, the fast A wasn't working for LowLandLions, so they clearly changed, and that's where Troom played. He was that SMG player. They literally walked into him every single time, so he was literally being fed kills left, right, and centre, and it's just down to his picking. Now he's got to work for himself.
Fair enough. No, should be having a ready up here any moment. Get back underway. There are only 3 more rounds left here in the half of the Euro Cup, number 24. Of course, hosted through ClanBase. Let's jump back in this one. Let's take it back here with the scope. Let's see if he's by any chance changing something up. Haven't seen much of Fencer. Look over here at the scoreboard. We'll see him currently sitting on 4 for 6. So not the ideal scoreline for him. But, you know, he's going to be sticking with that scope. He's not going to be changing it up to AK. Seems that he is comfortable with it. He's going for that fast rush. See if he can spot anything top A. Actually doesn't. He's going to go for that Albin pick. And 3 players quickly drop for eSuba. Looks like a little bit of reconnect for Ono. Has helped out the rest of his team. Slowed down some of the momentum from eSuba. And as Finta tries to fall back, does get taken out by Chubi. Xax is your last man standing. Has taken out Koje too. And grabs himself 2 frags there, but there are still 2 more to find. Let's flick over here, see where we can find the bomb. Oh, the bomb is actually in the A site. So Chibi and Mama have got a task on their hands here to try and get into this A site. Xax is going to have to realize at some point, you know, they are pushing me. There are 2 of them, but they must have forgotten something here. And it seems he's trying to isolate one of the players, trying to take out Mama. Does heavily tag Mama up, but won't be able to finish it off. They still continue pushing him. He's going to go towards that top A. He's making so much noise as he climbs those steps. They should know where he is. And will he be able to do anything with this? He's heard a fake on that bomb site, watching those stairs, waiting for someone to push up. Has also noted that they're not pushing out towards B site, so they're still on the bomb. Hearing someone go for the bomb plant once again. He's going to try and peek over the door. Can he find it? He drops down, takes out Chibi, but Mama's right behind him and finishes him off. And LowLandLions have evened it up on 5-5.
Yeah, LowLandLions are definitely in their stride now, and can kind of take a little bit of a break because they know they're not, you know, up against it behind, I think, about 3 rounds before. But I'm going to have to see what Kozji can do. As he is trying A, which was the more dangerous side of the map for them. He does get the nade kill. Misek out of the picture. Ono with another. Danger Man truly gone. Now left with a 5-on-3 in favour to LowLandLions. Can they make it a 5-on-2? Yes, they can. The Chewie pick up a fantastic AK frag on Sexax. Kozji spots one, takes him down, covering that bomb plant, which was fantastic team play. All left to Finn with the scope in hand, I do believe, towards that B site, and does get shot down by Kozji pushing into that midsection. That was a real whitewash of LowLandLions players on the scoreboard there. Incredible round.
A very strong play around. Now, for a couple of guys wondering, this is not your standard best of 1 or best of 3. These guys are playing first to 25 rounds. So basically, they've got to win 2 halves and 1 more. And that's basically the equivalent of winning a full map and an extra round. And that's the way it works over here at EuroCup. So they're going to be playing 2 maps. First play to 25 rounds will take this matchup. And we'll see LowLandLions starting off once again on the right foot. Taking out 3 players from eSuba. Only Sexaxis and Mysak remain. Make that only Sexaxis. Kozji's Deagle. Just phenomenal, as always. Mama has spotted the player on turn. Even I've spotted the player on my screen. Sexax is getting the better of him though, and it is all down to Sexax's. The problem is they have, or LowLandLions have pretty much stormed that A site. They have gotten that bomb down, and Sexax's has got an absolute uphill battle on his hands. Chewy's going to spot him and finish him off, taking it to 7-5 at the half, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be happy with that after the way they had started.
Yeah, you've got to be happy with that. You know, you went down a couple of rounds, you come back in, and you pick it up, and you do well. So now they can sit back on defense, relax, and take it as they come. They've got enough room to adapt to the way eSuba play. So, Ness, you'll take us away for the first round.
Well, first thing I'll note is I can't go with my standard one. There's no scopes on the battlefield now. It seems that Fencer has gone for the AK. Honor's also on AK duty, so we have no scopes. I think I'm the only one that's really kind of upset about that one. We do see Froz with an AK on top. Tin does get taken out by Fencer after making a little blunder trying to climb that ladder. And now, let's see if we can move over here to Chuby. Chuby lands the one there on Fencer, gets tagged up from the side. But it's positioning, of course, taking a preference over the others. Wow, it does actually get sprayed through the wall. A little headshot there connects with them. Kind of unfortunate in the position he was in. On and out, holding the top ruin side. Has taken out one. Thought it was clear, but Sexax is waiting around the corner. It's all down to Mama. He's got an SMG with him. Not sure if he has a secondary besides his pistol. He seems a little bit fidgety, a little bit on edge as he's looking up and down to those windows. Has got an AK with him. Does spot Trunk coming out this side. He's got to be careful. That wall is very bangable. And there we go. The shots do fly through the wall. Mama takes him out. And that's going to be eSuba bringing it back to a 1-round difference.
That is exactly what they needed. They needed a little bit of a confidence boost, and especially on this half, which can be known as a slightly harder one. That is indeed the medicine. So let's see what Trump can do, but he will be just catching the nade thrown by Kozji, so let's move on to the next SMG, which would be true. Trying to peek that mid-area, but we do have a hell of a lot of LowLandLions players around that A-bomb site, and eSuba retreat to mid-house and wait for a target to come into their crosshairs as Chuby, top A, cautiously peeking, and Troon will pick up one for his troubles. Dropping Kozji down, a little bit of revenge for that earlier nade, but a slightly superior angle Finn had there in that mid-house, taking Chuby down, and we're left with 2 LowLandLions players now. And can they pick up a frag to change the tides? And yes, they can. Mama taking down one, but quickly shut down by Sexax as Froz is left all alone with 2 players to hunt down as he does spot one, but in a very bit of awful timing there as he climbs onto a fence. So 7-7.
That's not even your standard auto climb. That's auto climb onto the highest part of the fence. Really unfortunate for him. Won't be able to grab that 1 versus 4. And now, you know, it's looking a little bit scary for the LowLandLions side. I mean, eSuba can take this one back still. We'll see Treem pushing up and taking out Chuby with that nade. Kozji trying to hold the A site. Mama is going to be a little bit aggressive here. Is going to be pushing into this lower A site. Oh, Kozji takes him out. What a blunder there. That's really not what the team needs right now. And I believe it was only a couple of days ago that they posted their video about motivation. Well, I'd love to hear what they're talking about here on TeamSpeak. Trunk with the wall bang onto Kozji. Superb play from him.
Wow, where was Kozji?
I think he was outside by girders, like laying down.
Oh, that's
so unfortunate from him.
That's gotta be painful. So let's see, in a habit of yours, what the Scopes are doing as well. He does finally pick up one because he's probably needing that touch of range as eSuba have slowed down the play and really controlled the pace. We do have a bit of a B push coming from the eSuba boys now as Misak takes a bit of a higher advantage point to cover the push. He spots one by Tin, but doesn't actually land the frag as he does fail a nade there. But Arno picking up 2 in the process. Truman Finn down and out as the B push definitely not working as well for the eSuba lads as it did for the LowLandLions guys. And Sexax finally picked up 2 for himself, so the battlefield almost even if eSuba can wrangle one more kill out of the picture, but no they can't as Koji will get that deagle out and say hell no, and it's all left onto Misak. No, it's actually Sexax, excuse that, that's the scoreboard. So he does spot one near that mid house, doesn't manage to land the frag or even a tag, but there's a little bit of spray code in here, so he's got to be cautious. Spraying down mid house area, nothing coming from that, no tag, no frag, no luck at all as he jumps out and makes his way towards that bomb, pick up and give him a inch more hope. Cautiously sliding across that B area. This is real keen play from him, but he will be met with a man by the name of Mama if he tries to go to that B bomb site. But I've got to see if there's gonna be a Mama fail aim here. But there might be. Oh no, as Yasko Kosji will pick up the frag, saving Mama from a little bit of embarrassment there. Thank God for that.
We do know Mama has got his moments. As superb player as Mama is, sometimes it looks like his gun is bound to the arrow keys on his keyboard. And he does seem to struggle a bit. Or like sometimes it looks like he's playing with an Xbox controller. Like I can actually imagine that coming from him. Anyway, starting us off this round, Honor taking out Finta. Scope on a person not carrying a scope weapon, but is a scope player kind of style. And we'll see a 3-on-3 develop here. We've got Trunk just holding this front A site. Super, of course, are holding that one down. They won't let anyone in. Trunk's got to be careful. He's actually got to play off to his left and right. He's got to pick the situation very carefully. And spotting a player to his right, sprays, but hits nothing. And has actually allowed the player that was off to his left to push up behind him. He will probably be shut down here any moment. Oh no, he won't. And which player is that? I believe it was Chibi that was falling back there. Sexax is going to be pushing out of Ruin's area. There's a player just in front of him behind this wall, although he's got to take it slowly. He doesn't want to give away his position. He can pick up this frag if he plays it right. He's going to be moving up here, should be crawling through this hole any second. See if he can find this frag. But wow, Froz with the game sense like nothing else. And will actually take Sexaxes out. Misak now, your last man standing, has taken out Froz. He's still got Chibi and Koje to find. He's heard some bullets, or seen some bullets flying in his direction from the side. Sees the smoke coming out too, but, oh sorry, it was a flash. And Koje will be shutting him down, taking it to 8-9. And the LowLandLions seem a little bit stronger on the defensive side as they move around into the lead.
Yeah, I'd say they're a little more comfortable, but I think eSuba were, you know, they were almost underestimated by the LowLandLions team. I think you could easily underestimate a team like this and they can come out and be so strong. I think Nexus kind of learned that on Crossfire as they took it for granted off the first map, and then they came back, definitely claws out, and let's see what the first frags will fall, and they will be falling to the good for LowLandLions as 3 frags will quickly be chimed in. Another play will surely slow down, but oh no, not allowing as he picks up another. And it's all left to Fint, and the round is definitely going in the way of LowLandLions now, and they've picked up the pace and picked up the frags.
You know, I mean, they struggled to get that run when they were on 8-8, and now on 8-9, you know, they really seemed a lot more dominating. So can LowLandLions keep up with this momentum, though? If they do, they should take this round. No trouble at all. Or eSuba going to have adapted and they will be fighting back. And it seems they have done so. They've been able to take out 2 LowLandLion players. Froz anyone with the reply. Koje takes out Trunk. Back to a 3-on-3. So we're all even once again. Trim taking out Koje. Can we get the reply frag? Lucio Froz tapping away all the way from top ruins with that AK. Phenomenal aim. I cannot tell you how difficult that shot is. It looks so simple when in Froz's hands. But I can assure you it is not by any means. Now, we do see Finta here with the scope going up against Mama. Now, these 2 players are actually split, and if Mama can pick off this frag and find this bomb, well then, you know, he could actually win this for his team. He's now heard the bomb going down. He has stopped Mysak from planting the bomb, but Mysak with a headshot there onto Mama. And there we go. eSuba, you know, have adapted a little bit. And I think they may have found out what's wrong. And do we have Ono? Yes. It seems the Scottish net is not working out for him. Now, having a quick look over here at the scoreboard, you know, Koji on 20 frags already, and you know, compared to the rest of the guys, it does actually seem like a lot, but it's only a frag around. Now, Pansy, can you elaborate a bit on how difficult it is to actually get a frag around in these kinds of matches?
Consistency is the hardest thing any pro player will ever tell you. There's, you know, you get players like Diablo who are renowned for those opening phenomenal kills where they'll get the 5-man out of nowhere. But to be consistent and always be able to control those, like, you know, pushing the A-bomb, it's almost impossible. So when a player can do that, it makes a difference. So let's take it away into the first round here and see what Kozji's been doing so right. As he does make his way through mid, but I don't think he's going to be met with many eSuba players if they have gone towards that B area. And the first kill will go to the eSuba lads as they pick up a nade onto Ono, taking down that little bit of a ranged aspect. But we do see LowLandLions converging on this mid house. Froz will pick up one, Troom with another. Misak finally taking Froz down, having to use a car to do so, but leaving Kozji with a hell of a lot to do as Troom will take down Tubing. The bomb is down at the bomb site. This is looking like a very strong eSuba around the Deagle, but it's flying out from Kozji's gun as he does pick up one. Misak down. Incredible speed. He's got to know there's a player close to him. Kozji's gonna smell him almost, but doesn't manage to land the frag, and we'll go to 10-10. This is a real tit-for-tat match, and this is incredible.
It is, and you know what? I want to just bring into this little factor of Ono disconnecting, because that really is like, you know, if you were trying to play a match and trying to be really serious about it, and you disconnect about every, you know, 5 or 6 rounds, it really does demotivate you and bring down your mood a bit. So, you know, LowLandLions slightly being dragged down here by the fact that they have to keep checking their scoreboard, making sure that their teammate is still with them in this match. Other than that, into this round, we'll see one player dropping 4 each side. Froz has spotted a player towards that top MG building. Won't be able to do anything about it, though. I see Mama pushing up mid. Can he find anything? He does seem a little bit isolated from the rest. He's all alone in this mid area, and spray could come from any direction at this point in time. You see some bullets flying out here from Troom into this lower A area, trying to spray through those walls. It's renowned on backlot to shoot through some walls to check some stuff, check positions, and there we go. Troom lands the frag there onto Juby. Back to a 3-on-3. Misak taking out Mama. 2-on-3. eSuba edging their way into the lead here. They have got their bomb towards low mid area. They could pick it up and try and go for a plant. But no, Froz taking out Sexaxis. And has Froz found the bomb? It doesn't seem so. Troom's going to be peeking over towards top A, but he looks away at the worst time possible. We see Troom now running here. He's picked up this bomb. He's heard a player just behind him. Can Honor pick up this frag? Oh, so close. Troom turning around, laying down some deagle fire. But no, Froz in that window is easily going to finish him off. And it's one of those unfortunate things. He needs to get to the bomb site, but going through a door that's so exposed to mid building is, I mean, it's the only choice you have, and unfortunately that's the choice that will get you killed.
And it was so close to him. You could, my heart was racing as I saw him dive through there just at the worst time. But they have gone for a slight split here on the attacking side, and it won't go too well as Froz and Kozji will pick up one for each other. As Froz will take down another. What is he doing? So right, I've got to see here, but Misak taking him down, thinking I've got to shut this Swedish powerhouse down as we are left in a 3-on-2, slightly in favour of the LowLandLions side, but Kozji, too good, will not let that happen, not let the advantage slip away as Misak is left with a mountain to climb, a mountain of LowLandLions players, but oh no, already on the roof and will not let him get up that ladder, and it is 10-12.
10-12, 2 more rounds to go. 2 more rounds that either side could grab, and it's just going to help them move so much more moving on to the second map. Now, what you said there, I just want to point out here for the guys, Frost pushing up on that B side. What they did there was, you know, Ono had that lower ground covered, Frost had the top ground covered, and they, you know, that B side is so much of an alley if you utilize that top ruins area, because the person right below you can just push all the way up and you can give them cover all the way through there. So, you know, Frost and Ono working together with those AKs as Koja lands himself 2 frags early on in this round, and it is Sexax's last man standing with that AK. 1 versus 3, has got no bomb anywhere near him, and wow, it's one of those 1 versus 3 situations that it just does not look promising at all. Now, Let's see how he does try to play this one out. Koja is going for a couple of peeks. You know, might be overextending himself just a little bit, but it seems that he's confident with the coverage that the rest of his teammates are laying down. Saxax were just moved a little bit to the left. Might actually be able to spot Koji, and he does. Lands a couple of tags on him. Saxax is moving forward. He's got to pick up that bomb, although Chibi is in that Albin. Wow, Chibi actually sprayed up his teammate there. Terrible crossfire. If you know, if that player got between them, because literally Chibi was helping the enemy kill his teammate.
Just a touch, and Mama can't be too happy with that, but they did get the round nevertheless. So going into the last round, and hopefully eSuba can pick this up and, you know, cause a little bit of trouble going to the next one, because she's so aggressive, so confident. Take down through. Can he get the second? No, he can't. As Trump shut down that fantastic little push, but Chubi not too far behind will step up to the plate and pick up 2 for himself. But been finally replying to the eSuba team, and Mama chimes in for one of his own, but Misak wouldn't be last man standing. It's actually Sexax, but he does take down Frost, who was so pivotal in the last round. With 2 players to fight, this could just boost a little bit of confidence for these two boys if they can pick this round going to the next back. And Ono going down. One more to find this season, but can he land the frag eagle in hand? Knows where he's running, and he's got to be so scared, Mama. He's got to be running for his life along the fence, sprinting away with hope dashed as Sexax from a 1-on-3 that looked almost impossible to a 1-on-1 where it's looking pretty feasible right now. As he makes his way to the bomb, picks it up. Now bomb in hand, he's got a map to run around in and 1 player to find. Mama definitely gone to the wrong bomb site here. He's got to realise he's got to be made his way back to A. Slowly rotating through Ting as Sexax has made his way onto the A bomb. Hasn't faked it yet. He wants to find Mama. He wants to know where he is before he decides what he's doing, but the clock is ticking. It's all down to this as he does dive down onto A bomb. Bomb going down. 8 seconds left on the clock as Mama moves in for the kill, and he does shut down Sexax, sadly, after such a dominant start to that 3-man.
Right, so we do see the first map falling 14-10 in favor of LowLandLions. They will be moving on into the second map with pretty much 4-round advantage. They only need to grab 11 rounds in this one instead of the usual 13 because they got that 2 rounds extra. Now, as we move on here to the second map, looks like it's going to be a quick ready up from these guys.